Welcome back to the Sunday Sideline Report, your resource for all things sports. I'm Gage Maverik. With me, as always, is that guy, Kevin John.
That's right. He can't get rid of me. Kind of like Dwight Howard and missed free throws.
The man with two first names. Hang with us for a bit as we recap, review, highlight, and analyze.
Analysis? Is that in Webster's?
No, but it's in Gage.
Okay. It's validated.
Right. Keep with us. Stick with us as we keep you up to date on the past week's best games. Also, we got the latest news of this week's upcoming matchups in the NFL, NBA, including predictions, analysis, and a bonus for all you kiddies since you've been so good.
That's right. Well, speaking of bonuses, Gage, now do you know who just got a huge bonus?
Who?
I'm talking about the new World Series champions, the San Francisco Giants.
Here's Game 7 of the World Series. Let's pick up the highlights. You pick it up in the second inning. Royal starter Guthrie cruising along, then along came Pence at the plate with a two-strike count. A two-strike count, a two-strike. I don't know what that is.
That sounds like a horrible Nirvana rendition.
Anyway, he drives one to the left field. Pence hit 500 for the series with runners in scoring position for the World Series. That is a World Series record. Belt then steps into the batter's box and follows with another grounder to load him up, thus bringing on the mighty Morse. Morse, then Crawford, who sacrifices the Giants, and the Giants take a 2-0 lead. The second inning's excitement did not end there, as the Royals knocked out Hudson, who was the oldest pitcher to start on Game 7 of the World Series.
Is he eligible for his AARP card?
I think he is. Billy Butler stands in and Ungawa right down the middle of the field, and Gordon follows, taking the first pitch to right field. Butler comes on home on Gordon's hit. The second inning continues with Escobar singles, thus ending Hudson's short start. Now flashing forward to the fourth inning, the Giants would take a 3-2 lead on a single by Morse and a score by Kung Fu Panda Sandoval himself. To the fifth we go. After only 2 days rest and winning games 1 and 5, dun dun dun, Madison Bumgarner, Mad Bum, enters the field with no regard for his pitch count.
No regard, man. This guy's throwing everything. He threw 68 pitches.
Mad Bum sits down 14 Royals. Then Gordon finally got some wood on the ball and ended up with a triple on an E8 in the ninth inning.
You know, if that was D. Gordon, he could have made it all the way home and tied the game up, right?
You know they should have sent him? Well, Gordon ends up on third with a triple, standing just 90 feet away on third base as Madison Bumgarner would retire Perez on a foul out to end the game, as Mad Bum retires Perez to Sandoval, who falls on his bum to retire the game, and the World Series win goes to the Giants, Game 7.
Talk about Mad Bum. I mean, the World Series MVP, only 25 years old, but has the beard of a 60-year-old.
He ended up with a .26 ERA. That's the lowest. He has an ERA, a win, and a save in the World Series. He's the only player to ever do that. What a legendary performance by that young 25-year-old. Madison Bumgarner becomes your MVP.
That's right. You know what Bumgarner's doing with his MVP bonus?
Tell me.
He's buying a shaver. Well, from one champion to the next. This week, the 2014 NBA champions, the San Antonio Spurs, kicked off the regular season against those mighty Dallas Mavericks. Now, Tony Parker, their aging point guard, put up 23 points. And, of course, Manu Ginobili's big game helped lead the Spurs past the Mavericks.
Mr. Fundamental.
Oh, yeah, that's, of course, Tim Duncan. That goes without saying. You can't do a Spurs highlight without Mr. Fundamental.
That's right.
That's right, but it was a close one as the Spurs barely edged the Mavericks in a score of 101-100. They still got it done, though.
They did. What a hell of a way to win it. Let's talk a little bit more about the most anticipated opening game of the regular season. It was the Cleveland Cavaliers as LeBron James went home. Went home? Whatever happened to not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7? Not staying in Miami?
That is right. That is right. He definitely didn't.
Well, he made his homecoming debut, and unfortunately, it was ruined by Carmelo Anthony's 25 points as the Knicks bench outplayed Cleveland's the entire game. James came up short, only going 5 for 15 in the game. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love kept the game close, but were outplayed in the final seconds of the game. Kevin?
Ooh, yeah, that was close. But speaking of getting outplayed in the final seconds of the game, how about the 49ers losing a close one to the Rams? Literally with seconds left. That's right, we're shifting to the NFL here. And what could have been a game-winning drive for 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick cost the Niners the game. When they were on the 1-yard line, Kaepernick tries to do a quarterback sneak and get it out. Coughs up the ball on the 1-yard line.
What's he doing coughing up the ball? He's a quarterback. He should be the man handling the ball the whole game. How's he fumbling the ball?
You know what he had in his hands?
What's that?
Fish grease.
Fish grease.
Slipped right out. That's right. Slipped right out. And on the 1-yard line. But, you know what else was slipping out?
Tell me.
The battle for the best quarterback in the AFC as the Broncos faced the Patriots in what became another epic Manning versus Brady quarterback battle. Matter of fact, this is their 16th epic battle won together. You know how cold it is in New England, right?
It gets really cold.
Really cold. You know who wasn't cold in New England?
Tom Brady?
Tom Brady was on fire as he threw for 4 touchdowns and 333 yards with the big Grudnowski back end. And Gronk put on a show as well. Oh, he was hot. He finished with another epic performance with 9 catches, 105 receiving yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 hard spike. I'm telling you. Now, Manning wasn't too shabby either as he threw for 438 yards and 2 touchdowns. However, he did have 2 very costly interceptions. That may have cost him the game. But as Manning said in his own words after the game,
I don't usually stink, but I start today.
ouch, man. Well, maybe if he used some Old Spice before the game, he wouldn't have stank so bad. Now, the Patriots defense pressured Manning all night and kept him under duress and slowed down that high-octane, high-powerful scoring Bronco offense. Omaha!
Omaha. All right, and we've got some bonus for you guys, for you kiddies that have been so good. We've really expanded our show, and we're covering cheese rolling.
Man, geez, who would have thought? I'm lactose intolerant. I don't know if I can do that.
Thank you for joining us, guys, this week. My name is Gage Maverik. Right there is...
I'm Kevin John, and thanks again for watching Sunday Sideline Report, where we remind you guys here to
Get your sports on.
That's right. Go deep.